A lot of people don't ask for pronouns or share theirs with others because they literally don't know how, and that's fair. These interactions are brand new. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to interact with people about pronouns. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I love your shirt, by the way, and I just have to ask because I ask everyone, what are your pronouns? Oh, he, him. People don't usually ask. I just don't like to assume. I hope I didn't make you uncomfortable. Not at all. What are yours? They, them. Thanks for asking. Easy, right? But what if it goes a different way? What if you mess up? That's like worst case scenario, right? Well, I'll show you. Hi, ma'am. Oh, I'm not a girl. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Oh, I'm not a man either. I don't know what I am, but my pronouns are they, them. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Of course. And if you have your pronouns displayed somewhere, whether you're cis or trans, you can skip these interactions entirely. Now, how are you doing after that? Did you catch fire? Did you explode? Oh, you're alive and well? Yeah, pronouns are not the end of the world. Showing someone enough basic decency to ask for their pronouns or not responding with when asked for yours goes a long way. Put your big girl panties on and stop throwing a fit. They're fucking pronouns.
Ha! That's it! Hold it right there! Pronoun trouble.
Now, my response to that young lady we just heard from in the first clip is, if you say, and I quote, I'm not a girl, I'm not a man either, I don't know what I am, but my pronouns are they, them, I would recommend that you check down inside your trousers for the answer you've been looking for this whole time. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a fairly quick and very crazy weekend liberal meltdown clown world update for you guys today. And as usual, we have, well, very little time to waste. So let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. So here we have a post from a subreddit called Trans Passing. Now, this individual, Sophie, who is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman, posted this before and after transition photo. The caption says, 7-ish months on HRT or hormone replacement therapy, still wearing wigs while I wait for my hair to grow.
They're the same face! Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
All right, let's keep it moving with this young lady who literally projects every single thing she says in this clip. She has no facts. She's just predicting the future, and it's all doom and gloom because Donald Trump's going to be the president. Now, the inverse of this is when Joe Biden won the election in 2020, he said he wanted to get rid of our fossil fuel industry and surge the border. So those of us that were paying attention knew the country was in trouble. Roll it.
If you voted for Donald Trump, I sincerely hope that today is a day of celebration for you. I hope that you are excited to see all of the change that this man is going to bring to our country. And when he is in office, and when inflation gets worse, and when the prices of goods are higher because of his tariffs, when taxes are raised for the average American worker, when more women, more sisters, more daughters, more mothers, more wives die because of his abortion bans, when we lose our fight to climate change and we see natural disasters worse than anything we have ever experienced before, when people are losing their cars, their homes, their jobs, their loved ones overnight, losing everything that they have worked their entire lives for, when him and his administration start attacking the rights and the rights protections of marginalized groups like poor people, disabled people, people of color, individuals who are a part of the LGBTQ plus community, women, I hope you feel the weight of your decision. When this man's presidency starts to negatively affect you and the people that you love, I hope that you can look at yourself and know that you played a vital role in making it happen.
You're goddamn right I did!
And next up, we have this angry little fella who has no problem cutting off family members if they don't share the exact same political views. These people are the worst. Roll it.
Good morning. I took yesterday to be angry and miserable, and I also took yesterday to make the decision to block my father, who will still end up seeing this. So, hi, Dad. And yes, I did block him because of who he voted for, because he knows that I am trans, and he knows that I have had two, and he still voted for Project 2025, which to me is reprehensible. I have my husband who loves and supports me to the ends of the earth. I have my friends who love and support me to the ends of the earth. And I have other family members who love and support me to the ends of the earth. And I genuinely do not need anyone else. I realize this is something not everyone is able to do safely, and I'm very grateful for my ability to do that safely. I cut my mother off until the day she died, and I can and will do that again.
He's an angry elf.
And next up, we have this lovely lady who is going to show us her MAGA inauguration kit. You know, with that hood on, she kind of looks like a giant
Dick.
roll it.
I'm here today for all you Lady MAGA supporters to get ready for the inauguration. First thing you're going to want to do is get yourself a new dress like mine with a nice little white bonnet. I got mine on Amazon. I'm so excited it arrived today. But you may not have to buy the dress. I think if you go to the inauguration, they'll just hand it out for you. The next thing is you want to get a MAGA hat. This one says China Loves MAGA. See, China Loves MAGA, it's spelled wrong, so I got it kind of cheap. But you can get one of those in my TikTok store. The other thing you're going to need is you're going to have to get a dog whistle, because there's going to be just a whole ton of dog whistling going on at that inauguration. So get a dog whistle for yourself. And last but not least, I'm going to have to zoom the camera out to give you the whole picture here. You're going to want to bring a uterus with you, ideally make an appointment with your doctor, have yours taken out, and you can hand over the uterus because they want to be able to control it. So remember all those things. Get ready for the inauguration. I am all in good fun.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Next up, we have this genius who is so proud of himself for telling people that if they voted for Trump, they voted for a convicted felon. Roll it.
Hi, this message is for MAGA. Trump is still a convicted felon, and you voted for a convicted felon. It doesn't matter that he wasn't sentenced. He's still a convicted felon. His sentencing has just been delayed for at least 4 years. If he wasn't a convicted felon, why would he appeal it? Get a life and get a dictionary.
What a f***ing loser. Literally, what a f***ing loser.
And next up, we have this nice gentleman who thinks that MAGA men are a bunch of dirty racists. Roll it.
You know, MAGA men out there, can I tell you something? I find you guys to be quite dirty. Filthy, actually, when I look at you. You don't look clean. I'm going to take a shower after I go for my morning walk, but you know what? You and your freaking goatees, hiding your chin, your vanity, your stupid dirty beards. You're filthy people, really, honestly, inside and out. Why don't you go to confession? Why don't you do some reflection? Why don't you lighten up? Go away. Go back under your rocks. So sick of you people. You think that this is a country of red? We are a country of blue. Bring me your poor, tired, huddled masses yearning to be free. Didn't say what color. I think you're just a bunch of racist, hateful pieces of shit. So back off. And to the black guys out there with your MAGA hats, duh.
You look like Babe Ruth's gay brother. Gabe Ruth.
So the him this young lady is referring to in this next clip is Donald Trump, and something very interesting has happened over the past year with Elon Musk throwing his support behind Trump. These people don't just suffer from TDS, also known as Trump derangement syndrome anymore. They also suffer from EDS, or Elon derangement syndrome. Roll it.
I hate him. I really, really hate him and everyone that supports him and Elon Musk. Hate. I'm saying the word hate. Yep, I said it. I hate him.
She's fit for a straitjacket. This broad's 3 ways towards the weekend.
Hey guys, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen. This guy is like the real life version of Jim Carrey's character in that movie, The Mask. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by our first sponsor is Paul Wilhite. Paul, thank you so much, sir, for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate the support. And the second sponsor of today's video is the Etsy store Red Clover Fields. Now, many of you know that is my wife's Etsy store, and she's got some fantastic stuff on her website. Stuff I use every day, and I swear by it. So if you're looking to take control of your health, maybe get away from some big pharma products and look for some more natural remedies, definitely go peruse her store. I will put a link to that in the description box below. So once again, today's video sponsors are Paul Wilhite in the Etsy store Red Clover Fields. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, I think we've all seen enough of this fella for one day. Get this off the screen, please. Ugh.
What the f was that?
All right, let's step away from politics and these liberal meltdowns for a moment and see what else is happening out there in clown world. Next up, we have this individual who is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman who says he pretty much exclusively uses the ladies' restroom nowadays. And if you disagree with that, well, you're probably a bigot. Roll it.
I pretty much exclusively use women's bathrooms at this point. I do get the occasional bemused look, but generally speaking, people are in there with the same objective as me, to do their business and leave again. It feels like the opinion that trans women shouldn't be allowed to use women's bathrooms is somehow rooted in the idea that all trans people are somehow predatory, which would of course be a really bigoted thing to believe. It would just be nice to be able to leave the house without the anxiety of being harassed or attacked if I need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, well, you're one sick, miserable, evil SOB.
And next up, we have this young lady who shows us what she eats in a day as a plus-size girly. Her words, not mine. Roll it.
This is a realistic what I eat in a day as a plus-size girly, just living my life. This morning we had everything bagels with vegetable cream cheese. It's our favorite thing to have for breakfast. For lunch, my girlfriend made this really creamy mac and cheese with veggies inside. It was so good. And veggies are veggies even if they're still smothered in cheese sauce. So I think it's a win for me. And then later on I had some pretzels for a snack and also these cheese and crackers. And for dinner, my girlfriend and I had girl dinner, which is Caesar salad with chicken and french fries on the side. And for dessert, we had Oreos.
Ugh, I can actually hear you getting fatter.
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping the video up on more of a positive note tonight as we watch Scott Jennings, who's basically the conservative pundit over on CNN, give good old Van Jones a verbal whooping. Anyway, things are clearly getting very crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
There are big fancy college words called oligarchy, plutocracy that folks tonight might want to look up. It's called rule by rich folks. And that's what we're dealing with. A bunch of rich folks, two rich people threw a fit online and threw the government upside down. That is not good for America. Now, did the bill go from big to little? What happened is that the bipartisan deal that got struck by elected officials of our country were overthrown by two billionaires throwing a fit, and it's not even January.
Scott, what's your take on that?
Well, if Van is concerned about unelected officials running the government, I would invite him to review the last 4 years of the Biden administration and maybe pick up the Wall Street Journal this week. We've apparently had a president that's so diminished that his staff has been hiding it from the American people and making key decisions on behalf of our government, despite never having been elected to anything at all. So if you're concerned about it tonight, maybe take a look over the last 4 years.
Oh, my goodness. That's the most badass thing I've ever heard.
And you ain't black.